All right, and we're back. And now, Mark with the news.
So, we've noticed in the past, 2 weeks since we did this show last, a lot of little news bits have come out.
Little teeny little news.
Yeah, just little things that come out.
little news bites.
Yeah, so we thought we'd just go over those.
Little nuggets of news.
Little nuggets of news.
Little nougats.
Little titty bits of news.
Little tiddly bits.
Little teeny weeny little things. It's so tiny.
Whoa, dude.
It's so tiny.
It's getting a little weird.
Sorry.
Nancy, goddammit, what did I tell you?
Okay, too much sugar in this damn show. Let's talk about the news.
News. So, Arrow and Flash are doing very well on the CW.
They are, and I like the
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
So next season they are doing another spin-off of the two shows. Because they're like, it makes money, let's keep making money. Kind of. Brandon Routh is supposed to be on it as Ray Palmer.
Okay.
Victor Garber is going to be back as Martin Stein, one half of Firestorm.
So the whole Firestorm's not going to be there?
Victor Garber is the only one announced. Robbie Amell has not announced for the TV show yet.
You think it's, my cousin's doing it, might as well jump on it myself.
Well, Wentworth Miller as Leonard Snart, and Katie Lotz will be back as Sarah Lance.
The
one that died.
Damn, spoiler alert.
It's fine.
Season 5? What are we on? So season 3?
4.
4?
Well, I mean, half the show is flashbacks anyway. It's not like you know that she's.
That's
Can
true,
we
too.
not get rid of the flashbacks? I'm
That's
so
true.
done with the flashbacks.
I'm not.
I kinda like 'em.
They work well. Because
Okay, the only thing I don't
they're
like
better than the Lost
the flashbacks in this show is how Amell feels the need to change the register of his voice to indicate previous points in time.
Yeah, I want to find that point
mean-
where he starts talking like the Arrow at all.
Yeah,
times.
when it's like that. That
He's fighting somebody on a boat, gets punched in the throat. Oh my
Oh God! Oh, hey, this is better.
This is a lot better.
But it's
He goes and sees the Dark Knight. Oh, that's a great idea.
I just won't go full on with it.
Yeah.
I just started drinking a lot of dark beer, and that's all that happened. It really did put the hair on your nuts, if you know what I mean.
You have failed this city.
There you go. I had something for it.
He's eventually just going to be like, you have failed this city.
Let's see.
All right.
Sorry, what was it?
Okay.
Okay, so that show's coming up, but they have said that 3 major DC characters that have never been on television before or not currently on television will be added to the show.
Okay, so we know it's not Hawk and Dove.
Lobo, Orion, Mobius.
Whoa.
Wow.
Ooh.
Bro.
Obscure
Calling
new
them
gods.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Let's see.
So there are some rumors going around who is going to be.
They're heroes?
Possibly. It just says characters. So one of the big ones I think would be awesome is Booster Gold and Blue Beetle.
Oh, yes.
Because Booster Gold, they've been working on making him a TV show for a while
No,
now.
he's been on TV before. Booster Gold was on Smallville.
Well, I think they're saying not currently out there in the TV and movie world.
We're going to start getting into press release semantics again. You know how Tech Booth gets pissy with
Yeah,
that.
he gets all kinds of pissy about that. But they're talking about maybe Vixen, because remember we reported on this a few months ago. Vixen is getting an animated thing that's going to be tied into the Flash and Arrow universe.
That's right. I forgot
So
about that.
they might
awful
pull her
worm.
in. Rumor of maybe Martian Manhunter showing up.
That seems like a power, like a
Dude.
lopsided power play.
Yeah.
Strongest
I mean, not that
character.
I
I'm
wouldn't
all
wanna see it.
about that.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
Well,
I
they
mean,
did it, but he was in Smallville.
What about the daughter from Teen Titans? Or not Teen Titans, but the recent...
Slade's daughter.
No. His cousin, Jean's cousin,
Oh,
the White Martian that looks like a
what
Green
is
Martian.
her name?
I don't remember.
We fail.
Yeah, I mean, I remember from the cartoon. It's a kind of a female-sounding name that
The
they
Martian Manhuntress.
something like that.
Lol.
Lol.
All right, I'm sorry. We'll find that out.
There's also talk of John Stewart being on the show.
McGann Moore.
So-
Now that...
But the
That-
talk
ugh.
is that John Diggle's actually going to be John Stewart.
Not that he's going to become John Stewart, but he's going to be the Green Lantern.
That,
Diggle.
but like that Diggle might be an assumed name, and his
Exactly.
real name is John Stewart.
Because he's got a shady military past.
Yeah,
He's got
his
all
Black
this
Ops and
covert
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
I originally,
That's what I called in the first season.
I was on the I was on the bandwagon of like Idris Elba would make a perfect Jon Stewart, and maintained that for a really long time. And then the minute that rumor came out that Diggle might be Jon Stewart, it was like why did I never connect that? And he would be so perfect.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, he would be amazing.
Here's the
Right.
problem with it.
Budget.
They've already that Flash has shown that they can use a pretty cool budget.
Yeah,
That's not dealing with
Flash,
space and everything else,
Firestorm,
though.
bam.
I'm sorry, they have a CGI Gorilla Grodd.
That's true. That's
and
fair.
it looks pretty cool.
He looks awesome.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing: they've already said that that these TV series are not in continuity with the movies.
cares?
Well, no, that's the thing. You can still get your Idris Elba as a movie Green Lantern. Star.
And I could get Diggle as Jon Stewart.
Word.
All right, next piece of news.
All right, moving on. A little movie news, kind of in the same drain. Morena Baccarin, who played Inara on Firefly,
She fine.
she fine. She gonna be in the Deadpool movie.
What character?
That is one of those things that hasn't been announced yet. There are a lot of options. She could be Copycat, Deadpool's first love in the Marvel universe. She could be Siren. She could be a lot of these female characters that have been around Deadpool that haven't been in the movie before. So.
Interesting. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. What's the one with the black runner? Domino.
Domino, there's talk she could be Domino as
Oh
well.
yeah, there you go.
That'd be
So-
kind of cool to see. Those two.
Yeah, so that's a cool thing. I thought that was interesting. Let's see here. Moving on, a little more casting news and TV shows. There's a Supergirl pilot coming up
Yeah.
for
and this-
CBS.
Yeah.
Dean Cain has been cast in it, and Helen Slater. Who here knows who Helen Slater is?
I know, but I'm not gonna spoil it.
She was Supergirl in the Supergirl movie in the 80s.
I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
it was
expect it to
bad.
be great. It was bad.
You're bad. It made Superman look amazing.
So here's the
It
thing.
made Superman Returns look good.
Poor Brandon Routh.
Poor Brian. Yeah.
Now,
He's
wait,
amazing
who are
Ray
they
Palmer.
playing? Does it say that?
That doesn't say who they're playing. They've just been announced that they are going to be
Because
in
they
it.
talk like Superman's in the universe with Supergirl and all the
Yeah,
scripts I've
it's
seen.
it's saying like that he's gonna show up in the pilot and like say, hey, "Good job, Kara, go on," kind of thing.
Does this tie in with Arrow and Flash,
No.
or is this
This
like
is on
officially-
CBS.
Gotcha?
Yeah.
Now, granted, they've
That sucks.
thrown around that it can be in the same universe, but they haven't really played that up yet.
Right.
I almost want it to be tied in with the. I always want these shows to be tied in with the movies because what ends up happening is the shows turn out to be better than the movies. And you want the shows to come in and make the movies better. You want to see them rise to the occasion and not the movies just cease to impress.
I think Flash has proved to us that they've got the formula for television down.
Yeah.
Because Arrow, those first 2 seasons are a little like, I think end of season 1, halfway through season 2 is kind of when it really hits its stride. And now it's awesome. Every episode, I love every episode that comes out now. But The Flash was from the beginning, I thought, fantastic.
Well, yeah, by that point they figured out a cool format.
Yeah, they knew how to
that's,
do it.
But that's what I'm saying is like they're cornering the TV market, or they could corner the TV market the way that Marvel's cornered the movie market. DC is just not as strong with their films,
Now-
but their TV is fantastic.
That's what
Yeah,
DC's
'cause-
been notorious for the longest time. Is their animated features were always very super strong
For a
and
long
their
time.
They've been
TV
losing
presence
that
was
recently.
Amazing. Whoa, well, that's good. That's a whole other topic.
Yeah, it is.
And Marvel owned the movies. I mean, granted, your Batmans were outliers on that, but well, hell, even those last couple Batman, not Christopher Nolan, but the '90s ones, your Schumachers.
Yeah, those are kind of garbagey.
Yeah, so I mean, Marvel was dominating the movies, and DC was dominating the animated realm. So maybe this is just the same shift, but it's TV, it's live action instead of animated.
But if you look at it, DC's always had good superhero TV shows. You start with Batman '66,
You can start with
Just
Lois and Clark.
Lois and Clark,
Super
yeah.
Friends.
Great stuff. Yeah, I mean they've always done a good Batman the animated series,
Yeah.
best animated superhero show ever.
Yeah.
It's just it's they know what they're doing TV wise. They just can't make a movie.
Which is sad.
All right, let's talk a little bit of comic news that kind of relates to TV, I guess. Matt Fraction, Kelly Sue DeConnick are a power couple in the comics, and they have signed a 2-year deal with Universal TV to transfer some of their comics to television.
Sex Criminals being one of them.
That's the first one, Sex Criminals.
really right on.
What channel's that going to be on?
Outcast ended up Robert Kirkman's
Splooshed.
Robert Kirkman's Outcast ended up being picked up by
Cinemax.
Cinemax.
was it Cinemax? So I would assume it would have to be one of those channels because there's no way you could get away with the amount.
Yeah, which one of the premium movie channels is hooked to Universal?
Oh man, let's
Tech
find out.
Booth,
Isn't it
that tech-
Showtime?
It may be Showtime, which
I hope it's
go with
not
that.
Epix. Has anybody else seen that channel? All of a sudden, I get all the movie channels. I paid for all the movie channels in some big platform or package on my Uverse, and then they go and add another movie channel. So I'm still flipping through the movie channels, getting blank screens half the time. It's like, you added that because you knew I got all the others.
I was mad about Epix is because they had like half of the Marvel movies on them.
Yeah.
I can't watch half of them now.
Jackasses.
Yeah, I know, jerks. But no, this opens the door to other things that Fraction and Kelly Sue DeConnick have done. Which, Bitch Planet, Pretty Deadly. There was another Fraction one that I thought would be awesome, and I can't remember it right off the top of my head now. I failed.
Yeah, bro.
I failed big time.
You should write those things down in that special notebook you got
I should have wrote that one down. I know it so well that I should have known it.
So you said NBC Universal is who's picking up
Universal
sex
TV,
channels?
yeah.
Universal TV?
Yeah.
You think Universal's ABC?
No, it's NBC.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah, so just a quick listing of what they've got. They got Chiller, they got Clue, they've got the Lifestyle Network.
That's got to
They've
be
got
it.
Bravo, E, Esquire, Oxygen, Sprout, Sci-Fi,
I can see being on
Universal,
Bravo.
USA, TV One.
That's in Britain.
Yeah, that's it. I don't.
Nothing else there, huh?
Yeah, I could see Sci-Fi picking it up.
Sci-fi could do it.
I think they
Can you
could
imagine
do it.
something sexy on Sci-Fi Channel?
All I can
Can
say
you imagine
is,
something good on Sci-Fi Channel?
oh come on, there's
Oh,
lots of great
Constantine's
stuff.
supposed to be
on
moving
Sci-Fi.
over, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Constantine may be moving to Sci-Fi.
It ain't there yet, bro.
And Sci-Fi is, and Constantine's awesome. So
Constantine
shit's
is
face.
awesome. If it ends up on Sci-Fi, there will be one good show on Sci-Fi.
Ouch.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Throwing
I
the
wish I
bombs
could
out
counter
there.
that with like, oh yeah, what about this show? But I honestly don't know what's on Sci-Fi right now.
Exactly. Because no one cares.
So some more comic book news. This past issue of Catwoman, it kind of it wasn't exactly going by what writer Genevieve Valentine said. It wasn't exactly a revelation as it was a confirmation about Catwoman's bisexuality.
What?
Yes, Catwoman kissed a girl and she liked it.
Yep.
Please sing it.
No,
Please sing it.
the character's name is Echo.
Wait. Let me see the book. Here, show it to the camera.
You just did.
You're closest to the camera. All right, show it to me now. Hand it to me.
You gotta look at
I'm
this.
buying this thing, man.
It's got two
Greasy
chicks
hands.
making out, and that's the only reason you're buying it.
But she said that if you had looked at the way Catwoman had carried herself for years and years in the comics, it's no
Since the
surprise.
New 52.
Yeah, she kind of sees what she wants and goes after it, and if that happens to be a woman, it's a woman. But she's saying they said it's not going to discount the stuff that her and Batman have done in the past. It's not going to take away the fact that her and Batman are connected.
Well, yeah, she's bisexual, and that's fine. But here's, and I guess this is where we need to have different types of guests on the show. Is it easier to do a bisexual female character than a bisexual male character?
I think that we can conclude unequivocally yes. That historically speaking, when you have a character who is announced as being gay versus a character who's announced as being bi or lesbian, the gay one is always shunned in some capacity. To the extent that people are boycotting comics or writing their uproarious letters, I believe that those people exist who are up in arms about a bisexual Catwoman, but there are many fewer of them.
I mean, there's so many more people just walking around going, nice.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Nice.
And all of those people can collectively themselves.
But
Yes,
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I mean, Constantine was bisexual for many years in the comic books.
Constantine was into a lot of weird stuff out
Yeah,
there.
but it was
Not saying
never made a
bisexuality
deal.
is
Well,
weird, but he was also into
Batman's
weird
into
things.
bondage. I mean, he is.
I mean, is there
Come
any-
on, and it makes perfect sense. That guy really, he's an adrenaline junkie who gets beat up all the time, and he's not going to be into some weird, kinky stuff. There's no way that guy's getting away with a regular sex life. Never happening.
Maybe that's where he tries to find normality.
I mean, isn't that
Right.
issue on a Catwoman kind of proving your point?
They had,
No, they
And
were
all
just
the
in their
stuff from-
costumes.
They- yeah,
Spider-Man
Batman
had,
Returns.
but with bondage, he
no,
was like
time out.
half tied
Spider-Man
up.
had sex with Black Cat in his costume.
and
Nobody accuses him of bondage, even though he webs people up all the time.
Dude, I think any superhero, they would end up having weird sex.
You think it's just a superhero group?
Dude, they're adrenaline junkies. you got to
They're not.
ramp up with it. There's no way that guy's going to go home
No,
and have just
no,
a normal candlelit dinner.
Captain America and Sharon Carter did a missionary, and that was it.
Okay, well that's different. All right. He's
It
from
was a different time.
he's from 42, bro. All right.
There were no other positions back then.
That was how you did it.
You get it face it down so God couldn't see what you were doing.
What else
Alright.
you got?
So a little bit something else. Tech Booth can't say anything about this because I find it interesting. Archie will end its 70-plus year run with issue number 666.
Is it just going to be
The
done?
number of the
Oh, yeah,
beast.
they're rebooting, aren't they?
Yeah,
That's metal.
That's happening in June, and
I
in
might buy
July, and in July it's getting a reboot. Have you heard who this team is? That's doing
I
it?
remember hearing it, but I can't remember off the top of my head.
It was
No,
Rob Liefeld.
it's
Slott.
it's Mark Wade
and
and
Fiona Staples.
yeah, that is awesome.
Mark Wade will be writing Archie.
And
What's
Fiona
the
Staples is doing
What's
the art.
the goofiest thing he's going to do? I should not talk when I'm chewing.
You should not.
Are you more excited that Archie is being rebooted and started over again and maybe might become relevant? Are you more excited about the creative team on the book?
Actually, honestly, it's the creative team. I think
Yeah.
the pairing of Mark Wade and Fiona Staples is going to be awesome. And I will read
Fiona
the book
Staples
simply because
anything
that-
is-
yeah, because
is
Fiona
awesome.
Staples is one of my top artists out there.
Okay.
She's amazing. And then just Mark Wade is a fantastic writer. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does with these characters and see what he changes with these characters.
And he's about to be on that Princess Leia book too.
Yes. So I mean, yeah, we've had the argument Tech Booth about Archie, and that's fine.
Well, we haven't had it on air.
Well, we haven't had it on there, but
But to have it updated for a new generation and maybe even made. I mean, I know they've tried to
I think
to
you
update
can't.
it.
I just don't see how you can update Archie and make it relevant.
You'd have to. I mean, you're going to change fundamentals of the characters, of
Yeah,
course.
and then of course the core group gets upset about it. The core group that's really only been kind of sort of buying books over the last 2 or 3 years is going to get upset about
exactly. But
So-
but
and that-
how many people are you willing to lose to bring more people?
it. Well, I
in?
think that's the gambit. I think that's
Right.
why they're putting that creative team on there so that folks will go, "Oh, creative team, it's going to be awesome."
I'll buy it- I'll buy it
put
based on
out
creative
right
team
now,
alone.
It's going to suck. I can't wait for when this book comes out and you guys go, "Yeah, the artwork's kind of good." First issue, I thought it was going to be K, but 10 issues in, I believe that everybody at this table.
I think
is gonna
that
say it
noise
sucks.
actually ramps him up.
I
as
think
he's doing
It
Like,
really does.
it gets him going.
I love monkeys.
I am not saying I'm not
Come on,
arguing with you on
monkeys.
that point. I totally think it has the absolute possibility of being terrible,
Mm-hmm.
but you are putting a good team.
You're giving it the
You're-
best
you're-
chance it's going to
Yeah,
ever
you're
have.
giving it a
Okay.
shot. So I mean,
And that is the nature of the game. It's
Yeah,
all gambles,
exactly.
right?
It's
The
a
books
complete
are created every month.
complete
You got to figure out
gamble.
whether or not people are going to buy it.
Yeah.
so we will be. It'll be interesting to see how that turns out.
How long is it going to be till we find out that Veronica is bisexual and into bondage?
Never.
Mark
I
Wade?
think you're probably right.
Issue
I think he's
2.
a lot more right about that.
Yeah.
And then you know it'll be like, nice.
Okay. I also find it funny that they're ending on 666. I think that's
The
hilarious.
number of the beast.
I think
Yeah.
it's absolutely hilarious.
I got to buy it just because Satan.
Satan commands you.
Satan, he hath commanded me.
Jesus.
Satan writes a really good Archie book.
So another comic book deal. Thor's identity will be revealed in May.
Finally!
We will find out who Finn Thor is.
God.
Hemsworth.
Oh.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Pim Thor.
The comic book Finn Thor.
If you guys have you guys been reading that?
Yes, I think it's awesome.
I have.
But dude, oh, is it her? Is it no? Wait, but it might no. Oh, but dude, no. I get so tired of that. Oh,
It doesn't really do that.
it does.
When?
Every issue, dude.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, you my mother? Bleh. No, you're not my mom. All right.
so,
thank
so
God,
you
I
don't
feel-
like the fact that they go, "Who's this chick with the hammer?" and people are asking who it is. You
I
don't
thought
like
it was.
that?
I thought it was a cute gimmick the first 2-3 issues. After that, I'm like, look,
But it's only
and-
on issue 4, 5.
issue 5 plus an annual, and we still have no idea.
Yeah, you'll find out in May. They're
Okay.
building suspense, Al. Or I almost called you Alex because you're arguing with me so much.
What?
Dude,
I'm
Scott?
going to go ahead and agree that we can just mark.
yeah, f- you Mark.
How do I use the censor button?
Why do you bother if I'm here?
Yeah. Well, it is helpful to me. But, you know,
Yeah, I'm
whatever.
cutting out some time. We're just going to replace it every time with.
Sorry, man.
No worries. What else you got?
All right. So we saw the Avengers Age of Ultron posters have come out now, finally.
That
official
is
posters.
correct.
There have been a few individual posters put out as well. Also, when this happened, Chris Hemsworth did an interview and said that Thor will have a personal loss at the beginning of the movie.
Are they just going to go ahead and kill Jane Foster off? Or just
That's kind of what I was wondering.
What if he just gets really drunk and loses the hammer? I've lost something personally. Hammer.
He
well,
just wakes up next to a frost giant? Oh.
Oh. I've
oh.
lost my virginity.
something's got to give. It's going to be
Something's
Sif
gonna
or
Sif.
Lady Jane. Like she's got to go.
They got
Jane,
maybe they want to open it
Odin?
up for more.
Really? That would be
Odin,
all
Odin
father?
dying would be.
If they're leading to
we're leading to
Ragnarok,
Yeah, okay. I can
Well,
see that.
wait,
gotta die
how's
at some
Odin gonna
point.
die? If hashtag spoiler alert, Loki is currently hanging out on that throne.
but where is Odin?
Maybe Loki dies.
Maybe no.
Got it.
He's gonna find out that Loki did something to Odin. Maybe.
That's
Oh,
more
it's-
likely.
yeah, it's-
Yeah,
it's-
if you're building up to Ragnarok, you got to change what we understand as the foundation for the movies, which is this big glorious kingdom of blah 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 with
Yeah.
powerful magics, etc., etc.
He also said that in the movie that there's more exploration into Thor as a character in the movie instead of just the guy that hit things with a hammer. So that's
How
going
far
to
can you
lead.
really go with that?
Well, and that's going to lead to Ragnarok. So I think in the
Okay.
style that Marvel knows how to do, everything that happens in this movie will give you more information about what's coming up and make this even more impactful 3 movies from now.
Interesting.
Like comic books, weird.
So, and we've got more posters out there. Robert Downey Jr. put out the Iron Man poster, which looked really cool.
And then he said in a week's time, which will actually probably be a day after this is posted,
March 5th, I believe.
Something
was
like that.
When it was calculated.
and we're going to
to.
get a major announcement from Marvel. And they're either teasing it's going to be Spider-Man being cast or something like that.
Yeah,
Or
it's
they're-
casting or naming directors to the movies that have no directors yet.
And the rumor is right now that one of the directors will be Robert Downey Jr. himself.
I think it's being talked that he may be directing, I think, Captain America Civil War,
Yeah.
maybe?
Ooh.
Which would be interesting.
Which means he won't be in the movie. That's how they got him on board, and everything we've read so far is a lie.
I think that's all wrong.
That sounds.
That is all wrong, yeah.
That's
sounds like internet.
Yeah, go internet.
Yeah.
But
We know nothing. Here's the things we don't know.
there's also rumored that he's going to announce an Iron Man 4 movie too.
So,
So it's going to be interesting to see where that leads us if we actually get anything interesting out of that. I think one last quick thing I have here. If you've read Sandman, which I think most of us at the table have in some form or another, they had an offshoot, Lucifer, got his own book for a while. They are doing a pilot for USA, or I don't remember who the pilot's for, but they've cast Lucifer in this. His name is Tom Ellis. He was in the USA series Rush. He played Robin Hood in Once Upon a Time TV show. He played the character of Tom Milligan on Doctor Who.
so nothing good.
No, nothing really good. But yeah, there's going to be a Lucifer TV show. So they're just pumping out these comic TV shows like you wouldn't believe.
He looks nothing like him.
Well, here's the thing. I've heard a lot of flack about the show already. That I didn't read Lucifer. I read Sandman, but I didn't read Lucifer. And I don't... everybody I've heard says that this is already going the wrong direction. They're not real... A lot of the core fans aren't very happy of it for it.
The show breakdown is Lucifer gets tired of running hell, so he decides to come to Earth, goes to Los Angeles, and decides to help the police by punishing the wicked.
I think
That is not anything like that character.
Yeah, I know.
He opens up a club
Yeah,
when he gets tired of hell.
yeah, I know.
he's also
'Kay.
like super dark complected and dark hair. Where the Lucifer character was like an Aryan.
Yeah, very, very fair skinned, very blonde hair. Yeah.
But we shouldn't be surprised because the studio that's producing this is Fox.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be crap. There it goes.
Yep, there it goes. Well, on that horrible, horrible thing.
I'm just glad to see that it's not just Marvel characters that get jacked over by Fox. How about that?
I'm good with that. Oh,
That's
fair.
did you guys see the pictures of Fantastic Four that got put out?
No.
No.
Of them in their suits?
No.
It. Why not? What's wrong with you, Alex?
Keep talking. I'm going to pull it up.
They look like sci-fi spacesuits. That's going with the feel that this whole movie is just going to be a sci-fi epic. It's called
So it's,
Fantastic
it's
Four.
Interstellar plus superpowers.
Yes,
Yeah, we said
Super
that when-
stellar.
Superstellar. Go look them up, people. They actually look pretty cool.
Point at a direction. I'll put a suit there.
I,
Nice, thanks.
It's
Not a lot to see, Millimeter.
Not even a
What
necktie.
sucks, even in a matter of time, I can't find it online. So
well, you're useless.
totes.
Totes.
Next
All
news
right.
piece.
That's it.
We're out of news pieces. So
That's it. You got all of my pieces.
Thanks for your nooglets.
Nooblets.
Nooglets.
Little busy little thing of news. Thank you.
all right, guys, hang out. Tech booth. What's our third topic again?
Yeah, no, it's
What makes bad art and why does it matter?
Thrilling. Okay, so we will be talking about crap art.
crap art.
Hang out.